Hey everybody, here we have this Lenovo ThinkPad T450S in for service. It's here because the LCD display is busted. This computer was most likely dropped and it caused damage to the display. So like half the display, you don't see the picture, you just see lines. So that being said, we're going to have to replace this display. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to take this battery out, since this machine does have a removable battery. And this thing definitely has taken a fall. I mean, look at the bottom of it right here. I don't know if you can see or not. But this thing definitely has taken a hit on the bottom. There you go, you can see right there. Still works, it's just of course the display is not working properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull this one out. That way I can go ahead and order the replacement, because I want to make sure I have the right one. Okay, so first what we have to do is right here, this front has to come off. Try to start at the corner. Use the X-Acto knife to try to get in there and peel it loose, because there are screws that are hidden up inside here. And personally, I think this is just an effort on Lenovo's part to make this a disposable computer. I mean, I'm going to use some super glue or something to get this back on here after this is repaired. So apparently even Lenovo is taking part in the disposable consumer grade laptop design. So this whole thing feels loose. We'll put that to the side. And now there are 4 screws that have to come out. You know, I said consumer grade, but this is actually more of a business grade laptop. It's sad even the business grade machines are getting to where they're not built as well, but I'm going to say this is probably built better than that HP, that red HP I featured in a recent video, to where the entire lid assembly was completely broken loose from the hinges, or almost broken loose. Alright, so now this trim here, we have another layer of trim which is already a little loose right here. That now pops up. And I think we should be able to get this out of here without having to take the whole lid apart. And actually, yep, it snaps out like that. Alright, put that to the side. And now I think this here should lift right out. Okay, we'll gently turn it forward. And we have this cable right here that needs to come loose, and there is, of course, tape holding it down. So carefully peel this tape up. And then we should be able to pull this cable out of here. Just like that. Alright. Okay, so now the display is out. Now I can actually look this up on the internet via the part number versus just the model of the machine and see if I can get a more accurate part, because there's a T450 and there's a T450S, and this is a T450S, and on Amazon there's different displays that are listed for different models, and it's like, okay, I want to make sure I'm getting the right one. So that being said, once I get the replacement screen, we'll go ahead and put this back together. Okay everybody, so now I have our part. This is a used pull LCD panel out of another Lenovo ThinkPad T450S. So here is the display packed up in a proper anti-static bag. Okay. So give me just a moment here and let me get the laptop. So this is the panel. They have what appears to be, okay, so they have clear tape over the front of it. And let me grab the original screen up here. So here's the original. Here's the replacement. And you can see they are exactly the same. So what I'll do first is we'll plug up the display connector. Which goes right here. Get it lined up and press this tape down. Let's grab the AC adapter and let's give it a try real quick before we throw this all back together. Okay, so it's up and running now. What I had to do apparently was, for some reason with the replacement screen, the backlight wouldn't come on. So what I did is I unhooked the LCD panel from the cable, powered it on without a screen altogether, shut it back down, plugged it back in, or plugged the cable back in, and the backlight fired right up. So you may be able to see there's the lock screen. So I'm going to shut this back down, and we'll get this thing all buttoned back up. So apparently this thing has two batteries in it. It has a battery on the back and it has a battery inside of it. Because the funny thing is, the battery is right here in my hand. So it has a battery inside of it too. We're going to get the remaining screws for this thing. I have them in a little bag somewhere. So let's go ahead and put the screws in. First we actually got to put this on. That's the way this thing goes together. First though, actually we need to peel this off of here. So they actually put a protective film on the display. go ahead and stick this back on here. So this plastic piece goes on first before the screws go in for the display. Well, at least get everything lined up. Then we're going to go ahead and put the screws in to make sure that the display is secured into place. Okay, so I had to take the bottom two screws back out momentarily to get this trim to go where it's supposed to go. So now we're going to put the other two screws back in. Okay, now we gotta get this trim back on here. And I might have to give it some extra adhesive, like some super glue or something, and try to get it to stay on. But let's see first. Just gotta make sure you get it lined up just right, because the webcam protrudes through a little hole in this. Piece of something in there. So it looks like this actually is going to stay put. That's crazy. That's literally all they have on here. It's just this thin piece of, well, plastic. Blows the mind. Okay, so it's going to pop the battery back in it, the external battery. As you can see, this thing's it's already taken a good hit right there at some point. Might have been when this screen got messed up, I don't know. I think the owner of this computer bought it second hand. It might have been like an off lease from like a company or something like that. I mean, Lenovo's are generally pretty nice. It's just sometimes they're a pain to work on. We're gonna start it up. It's got the it's got LEDs under the keyboard. That's pretty cool. You can see it start. You maybe you'll see it starting up. So yeah. Okay, as you can see, we have the replacement screen installed, and this computer is ready to go. So that is replacing the screen, or the LCD panel, in a Lenovo ThinkPad T450S. So this machine is a bit finicky about the display. There's a chance that the first screen I got for this may not have been defective. Well, it wasn't defective, it was just weird. It was weird. This machine seems to be finicky about the display. There were reports about aftermarket screens having issues, particularly with the backlighting. So it's good to, I'm glad that I found this replacement screen on eBay. It was actually a used pull, and it is a direct OEM replacement for this machine. So anyways, that wraps it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, Thanks for taking the time to watch this video from Cuckoo Channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to tick the bell so we get notified when a new video post. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and share this video as well as the channel with your friends and get the word out. Also, I have a second channel, that's CubeCompMTDX. Over there you'll find videos about thunderstorms and weather, cycling, and videos about me personally. Feel free to subscribe over there as well if you like. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for your support.